वेलकम यू टू डॉक्टर आबा केमिस्ट्री की पाठशाला। कितनी बार ऐसा होता है आपके साथ कि क्लास 12th में आपको ये बहुत लगता है कि काश हमने क्लास 11th अच्छे से किया होता, और जैसे ही क्लास 12 में टीचर बोलती है रिमेंबर वी डिड इट इन क्लास 11, ओके होप यू कैन रिकॉल, और आपका वहीं पे एक मेंटल ब्लॉक हो जाता है क्योंकि आपको 11th का कुछ भी ध्यान नहीं होता है। और 11th में मैंने देखे बच्चों को संभलने में थोड़ा सा वक्त लगता है। 10th और 11th का जो जंप है, इट्स अ ह्यूज जंप, एंड समटाइम्स आई हैव सीन दैट बाय द टाइम अ चाइल्ड gets promoted to class 12, she has regrets, as chemistry could have been done in a better way. And definitely I agree that most of the concepts which are taught in class 11th, we use them in class 12 now, but it is very, very difficult to go through the entire portion of class 11 in class 12, right? So I have some tips, certain topics which I'm sharing with you, which I believe if you can just go through, and altogether if you keep organic aside and physical and inorganic, if you look at the topics, I don't think so they would need more than 1.5 to 2 hours, and I would try my level best to make a separate video on those topics. Maybe we'll split it into 2 to 3 videos, but in this video I'm just going to talk about the names of the topics of class 11th which you should be doing in class 12, right? So without further ado, let's get started with the video. So let's get started with the important topics. The first topic which I'll pick up is from the unit Basic Concepts. If you're following NCERT, so there's a chapter called Basic Concepts of Chemistry. So in that chapter, there are many important topics which we use in class 12. Although you're very lucky that many of the topics of basic concepts, they are taught in class 12 also in the unit solution, but your molality, normality, although normality is not given in NCERT, so the children who will be following CBSE curriculum, normality will not be part of their curriculum. Mole fraction, we all will be needing these topics in class 12, right? Then there's another topic called structure of atom. Very interesting unit, structure of atom. In structure of atom, electronic configuration, you have to revise once again. Electronic configuration, it's very, very important. Something which you did in periodic table also, and structure of atom also configuration is given, and this all we'll be needing in class 12 in S block, P block, and DNF block. You have to know electronic configuration, then paramagnetism, how to find out that the atom is paramagnetic, right? With the help of unpaired electron, that's another important topic. Next, we'll be doing from the unit periodic classification. From the unit periodic classification. All the terms, ionization enthalpy, electronegativity, electron gain enthalpy, then the variation of size, screening factor, right? These, and that anomalous behavior. Second period elements, they behave slightly different than the family members. What is that anomalous behavior and what is the reason behind that anomalous behavior, that you should know. Then chemical bonding, guys, I think I would suggest that entire unit is very, very important. But if we have to choose most important topics of chemical bonding, Then I think the VBT, valence bonds theory, where we are writing the geometry, shape, and hybridization. Geometry, shape, and hybridization of covalent compounds. That's very, very important. We will be doing it in class 12th also, right? And magnetic moment, right? Magnetic moment, dipole moment, resonance, most important topic, resonance, right? These are certain very, very important topics which they'll keep reoccurring in class 12, right? Fazan rule. Fazan rule talks about ionic character of covalent compound and vice versa. Very important rule, and we'll keep repeating in class 12. Bond order, how to find out bond order. Then atomicity, electron dot structure. These are certain simple topics which are there in chemical bonding of class 11, and they will be repeatedly used in class 12. Then from the gas equations, that is states of matter, the chapter of class 11, states of matter, what we'll be needing will be the ideal gas equation, PV is equal to nRT, right? Sorry, I'm so sorry about this autocorrect. So PV is equal to nRT. This will be using then Dalton's law. Dalton's law, very important, again will be used in class 12, and some property of vapor pressure, which will be used in the chapter solution of class 12, right? Thermodynamics, a very important topic of thermodynamics, which will be used in class 12, is to find out feasibility of a reaction. Delta G equal to T is equal to delta H minus T delta S. You know that delta G, if it is 0, the reaction is in equilibrium. If it is less than 0, reaction is spontaneous, and if it is greater than 0, reaction is non-spontaneous. So these a student of class 12 has to have an idea of these pair, right? Or even if you are doing class 11 beta, you have to be slightly more careful about these topics. Then next we have a very important topic of class 11th, equilibrium. Equilibrium. Entire unit is very, very important, and still if you want to work out on more important topics of equilibrium, Kc expression, Kp expression, right? Then definition of Lewis Arrhenius acids, very important, right? Then Ka, Kb, Kw, relation and factors affecting them, their relation and factors affecting them, right? Then comes you have pH. I don't think so. In 12th we have a lot of problems on pH, but having an idea that the definition of pH is minus log of hydrogen ion concentration, and how to find out hydrogen ion concentration, they can be used. And then one more formula which you use in class 11th in equilibrium, delta G is equal to minus RT ln Kc. We keep repeating this formula in class 12th, right? Then you have the chapter of redox in class 11th, in which the balancing should be clear to you. Balancing, you should know, balancing of ionic equation. Finding out oxidation number, right? You should know of atom having any valency of acid, oxidation number of various species, right? Of various elements in their combined states, right? You should know. Okay, and then comes unit of organic chemistry, that is basic concepts of organic. I'll just quickly tell you some of the topics which are really important. See, you must know carbocation, carbon ion, then your free radical, their stability order, right? And hybridization, state of hybridization, that also you should be very clear about. Then electrophile and nucleophile, their examples. You should be able to identify whether the given species will act as an electrophile or nucleophile, right? And effects, ultimate important. Inductive effect is inductive and resonance. Inductive effect and resonance, it is most important. Although we have application of hyperconjugation and electromeric effect when we do ketones, right? Nomenclature is vast. So in 12th again you have nomenclature, but under nomenclature, if you know the prefix and suffix names of functional groups, prefix and suffix names of functional groups, the preference series, very important, preference series. So that will help you in nomenclature, right? In the hydrocarbon part, all that you can do is the reactions, the free radical substitution of alkane, Marconic of addition of alkene, alkyne, anti-Marconic Sedzev rule, aromaticity, ozonolysis. These are certain topics where your attention is required. I will try my level best to cover these topics in coming videos. Nevertheless, would request you to just go through them if you are going to get started with your class 12. So guys, I hope this video was useful to you. My only request would be that before you start with your class 12 topics of physical, that is your solid state, solution, electrochemistry and surface chemistry, आप प्लीज़ ये 11th के टॉपिक्स एक बार रिवाइज़ करें और ये एक बार 1.5 आवर से ज़्यादा नहीं लगेंगे और इनको जब आप रिवाइज़ करके आप 12th के टॉपिक्स करेंगे तो दे विल बी द जर्नी इज़ गोइंग टू बी स्मूथ, राइट? रेस्ट ऑल. Let's meet up in the next video. Take care. Bye guys.